Well, hello. Man, it has been ages since I've uploaded a video, hasn't it? I do want to apologize for that. Real life does kind of kick your ass, doesn't it? Now, I want to keep a promise to myself that I would upload some videos of anything and everything during this summer. So, better start off now while I got it. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer for about a while now. I'd say about a good 7 or 8 months. And ever since I started playing, I've absolutely fell in love with this game. This game's multiplayer is just straight up amazing. It is a very unique experience I have not seen outside of Chaos Theory, and it is definitely one of the better stealth, let's say stealth, multiplayer games that there are out there in the market currently. Now, I mostly play free games or free-for-all, as I don't really like or tolerate the freaking team games, seeing how, as I believe they're just straight up retarded. And I'll go into more emphasize on that later. But I mainly play either free-for-all or Wolfpack. Now, in free-for-all, I absolutely cannot stand Assassinate. Assassinate is probably one of the worst game modes there is in this game. It is just nothing but a lock fest, run around, until you get a lock, smoke, stun. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. It's just stupid. I do firmly believe that Wanted is probably the best game mode of this multiplayer in this game in general. Now, deathmatch is okay, but it's good in good chunks. You can't. It's not something you really. I feel that you can have on an equal level and feel that you say you definitely outskill someone. There's too many factors in such a small area, and not being able to escape is a pretty big factor. Well, enough about that. Let's get on to this match. I started out pretty strong. I usually start out with a poison pistol, just for the variety, as I feel that the pistol is actually fairly bad in this game. Not bad as in broken, but bad as in just a bad ability. Sure, you can get a kill anywhere with it, and it helps stops runners, but you lose the power of the freaking knives, and those knives are just incredibly OP. I mean, they break blocks, they break, uh, they break range weaponry, they stun for a good portion. They reduce attack range, stun range. They don't break your approach meter. They knock down players from walls and climbing. Oh, it's just too damn good. And losing that ability for the gun is just dumb in my opinion. So right here, I'm not sure what to do. Then this person started running at me, so I'm just like, alright, fuck it. We'll just get smoked. And I'm just like thinking, alright, please, please, please. Yes, got it. Silent poison. Now, I hear my pursuer nearby, so I'm just like, fuck that. I'm just chucking out of there. I'm just wanted to get some space between me and my pursuer, as well as the secondary one that I just got. So now I'm in a pretty safe position. I just want to relax, just take my time, and then I got a third one. I'm like, god damn it. So then I have that person, I'm like, alright, fuck, run! And unfortunately, she got the acrobatic kill on me, which is kind of weird. I would think you'd get the grab kill. I never quite understood how the leap acrobatic one works, but it just seems a little random in my opinion. So I shrug that off, switch over to switch over to my main set, which is the tripwire bomb, smoke, and knives. A very defensive set, if I do say so myself, but it nets the most points and is overall probably the best setup in the game. Now, I see my pursuer there, as well as my target, and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna wait. And then I hear this guy trying to target me with his pistol, so I'm just trying to bait it out. I thought he let it go, that's why I jumped on that thing, but unfortunately he didn't, so it sucks. But whatever, gotta shrug it off, move on. Now I'm just trying to chase after my target. Unfortunately, this real core guy, he gets really mad in this game. Like, straight up, you'll be able to hear it, but he just gets infuriated. Can't really blame him too, because I have games like that sometimes, but it's just ridiculous. This is one of those instances I love knives, just because of that right there. Just fucking toss that shit. You don't even have to aim it, just toss that shit, you get a free fucking stun. What's this?
Contested kill.
Now I'm not quite sure what happened right there. I thought that was my pursuer, the Maverick who I locked onto, but it wasn't. And then since I was just mashing X,
Contract
it was
lost.
countering the stun that my target was trying to put on me. So I got a contested kill when I didn't mean to. So I was just like, psh, okay, whatever. Now, I'm not really a big fan of moving crowds. I feel that unless you have the morph ability and it's a minimum at least 5, it's not very effective. Because it's very easy to lose or be sighted around corners if they are corner looking or out of sight, or playing with the out of sight. It's just very bad overall. I'm in a good solid lead right now, so I'm just kind of going a little bit crazy, just like I just don't care. I'm in the lead, don't really need to. Notice him again, freaking knives, too good, way too good. Now I'm just trying to chase out this guy. I see him, and this is what really bugs me out, is shit like that happens every now and then. They're like, they'll freeze in place, and you can still kill them in that place, but they're lagging into a different area, which is just very retarded and very annoying.
Death.
But it happens, so just gotta deal with it. And then, now I just like to check the scoreboard a lot to see who's catching up, what's the score, who's doing what. I feel that it's a good way to determine how fast someone is catching up to you, or determine who's pretty fast and what. So when I do that, you'll know why. This part's a little tricky. This guy unfortunately had 4 people, and he's pretty much seething, as you can probably hear. But notice my pursuer's right there, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll book it. Now I'm like sitting there wondering, what the fuck? Why am I not moving? I'm holding the analog stick left, and I'm like, why am I not running? It was only then I realized that I was actually hanging on that little thing. I didn't even know you could hang on fucking stuff that small. But it's ridiculous. Now, this is another thing over the course of my career I've never quite understand. When people bait out smokes, I love that taunt there. Every time I bait out a smoke and get a kill, I taunt. Just because it's hilarious. Just because I love it. Every time I bait out someone at smoke, they never run in the opposite direction. They always try and run to me. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me. That's like adding 2 plus 2 is equal 5. I'm just like, what? That makes no fucking sense. I'm assuming they're trying to get the contested kill, but for future reference, if you ever, and I'm talking about any game mode ever, if you're baited out, if your smoke is baited out, you run the opposite direction. Because worst case scenario, they're gonna have to chase after you. They're your pursuer. They have to chase after you. You don't lose a single thing when you throw down that smoke and they have to chase after you. They just get a lower score. Worst case scenario, you run into your target or you notice them and you have to chase after them. So now again, I think this guy is just lag. As you can see, he fucking walked on air. Jesus, I didn't know he was playing in this game. So that was really frustrating. I don't really like chasing after this guy because he lags like that. But I'm just like, fuck it. Might as well. I'm in the lead. Don't care. Tried to go for a freaking ooh. Now, I remember that part very well. I'm trying to chase after the guy. All of a sudden I hear the whispers. I turn around and I see this guy in my face. I'm just like, what? I didn't even have time to react. It's just in my face. Nothing I could do about it. So I get a pretty commanding lead, so I'm just going to chill, throw down the tripwire. Now tripwire is really, really good because I have it set for maximum range. I used to have it set for the 50% cooldown, or the cooldown, so I would have mine from 80 to 50 because I also use the cooldown perk. And I used to have that for a while, but what I was finding was the range was just wasn't doing anything for me, and then I would have it for too long. Like I'd be sitting there with a fully charged, all 3 abilities locked and loaded, but my bomb would still be there, and I'm just waiting for someone to get me. So what I did was I increased the duration, and I got the range farther. And I have to say that range is just ridiculous. You throw that sucker down, you literally got yourself a huge ass shield.
30 seconds remaining.
So it's really good. So now I'm just chilling. It's only about 20 seconds left. I'm like, alright, there's no way they can catch up. I'm just gonna relax, take my time. I notice here the bear is trying to sneak up on me, not very well. It's pretty obvious he's about to get the closest guy to him. Yeah, he doesn't even get the right one. Then I noticed the Maverick here. Who I originally thought it wasn't, but I originally thought it was, but it wasn't. So I just chilled and relaxed. Took the game. Bam. So I'll be having more videos coming up pretty soon, and with narration or without narration. Y'all decide. You let me know, comments, rate, whatever.